Welcome back for another book talk video. Today is Sci-Fi Sunday, and that's always a fun time for me because I love science fiction novels. Today I'm going to talk about John Scalzi's books, Old Man's War and the Ghost Brigades. This is book 1 and book 2 in the Old Man's War series. There are 6 books in this series, and I figured I would try and talk about them probably 2 books at a time over a few videos. I love this series. I gave Old Man's War 5 out of 5 stars. With Ghost Brigades, I believe it was 4 out of 5 stars. I highly recommend these books. I highly recommend the series. There is some criticism of the series that the first book started out just so awesome that over time the books declined in value over the series, but that's not a big deal to me. I love the concept. I think that a lot of people have not read Old Man's War, probably because of the title. You know, people see a book and they try to identify with the main character or main characters and how old they are. And when they see the title Old Man's War, it might throw them off, which is really unfortunate because it's such a great book. But the book starts out with character John Perry. It's his 75th birthday, and the writer John Scalzi has put together a really interesting setting here because in the future that he has envisioned for this series, when people turn 75, they have the option to join the space military. And when they join the space military, they are given a new body. A new body is basically cloned for them, but it's a super enhanced, like genetically altered body that they get. It's a really fun concept, in my opinion. It kind of goes along with the idea of reincarnation. And I'm going to have a few videos here over the next couple days that explore this kind of concept of a person getting a new body, exploring what that is like. This is a lot of fun for science fiction. The idea is that the sciences, they scan your brain and they're able to get your brain patterns with all your memories and life experiences, and then they create this genetically altered superhuman body for you that's younger for you. But you, of course, are a government-owned soldier. Technically, your body is owned by the government. You're going to serve in the military, that sort of thing. But it's really fascinating how that works, taking the brain scan and putting all your memories and life experiences into this body. And they age the clone to where it's effectively like a 25-year-old. So here you are, having lived your whole life, you're about 75 years old, and you join the space military, you get a new body, you get to be young again. And not only young, but super strong and all of that. So it's really fun. And that's just me explaining the basic concept at the beginning of the story. The weird part is that the people who live on Earth are in kind of a protective bubble, and they don't actually know what's going on out in space with the space military and the wars in space with the aliens. Like, they know that there's something happening up there, but they don't get the news delivered to them, it seems. They don't actually know about the space battles and all the military stuff. So as a person on Earth, you would be taking a risk of going into uncharted territory, an unknown situation. And there is a lot of fun. I guess I should say John Scalzi wrote some fun space battles, interesting alien encounters for the military part of it. The second book, The Ghost Brigades, continues with that concept and adds a new mystery to it. There's a new character named Jared, and he is a strange combination of DNA from this genius guy with military secrets and who was involved in something with the aliens that the government's trying to figure out. So it's almost like a spy novel mixed in, certainly more mystery elements in the Ghost Brigades. But I enjoyed both books very much, and of course I've read the entire series. I think it's a whole lot of fun. Highly recommend the books. So check out Old Man's War and the Ghost Brigade if you enjoy science fiction, if you are fascinated by the idea of a sort of reincarnation concept where people get to keep their memories and they get new bodies and can be youthful again and get to experience that sort of change. Thinking about themes with humanity, psychology, how that affects us as people, and then also how humanity deals with aliens in space. It's not exactly Starship Troopers, but there are these anthropomorphic sort of bug alien creatures to deal with. That's it for today's book talk. Hope you enjoyed it. Every day is a good day for a book talk. Peace.